This talk reclaims one of the world's most famous myths, shifting it from a moralistic tale of sin to a psychological description of a shift in the syntax of being. The refraction of light, a narration, the prelude, the state of unity, the fall of man, was never a historical event in a physical garden. It is a vertical event, happening in the now. Before the fall, there is only unity consciousness. You are not in the garden, you are the garden. The human is simply the light of the spectrum, effortlessly being what it is. There is no I in it. There is only the effortless reflection of reality mirroring itself. In this state, identity is the absolute, unadorned I am. The bite, the birth of dualistic thought. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil is the ultimate metaphor for the birth of dualism. To eat of its fruit is to introduce the first slash into reality. Showing the moment of division, the unified white light suddenly separates into the full spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Each color beam is distinct, beautiful, but separate. The refraction creates shadows and multiple light paths. The unified I am suddenly divides. It becomes I am this looking at that. For the first time, light perceives itself as separate from the room. It creates a shadow, an ego, and begins to refract. The world is no longer a whole. It is a collection of labels: good, evil, right, wrong, me, you. The result, the myth of nakedness. The scripture says they knew that they were naked. This is the first act of self-judgment. Nakedness is not about clothes. It is the perception of the self as flawed, exposed, and incomplete. The moment you judge your isness, you have fallen. You have moved from being into comparison. The exile, a wall of perception. You were never physically cast out of paradise. The expulsion from the garden is a shift in frequency. The garden unity is still exactly where it always was, surrounding you at this very second, but your dualistic perception acts as a wall. You feel exiled because you have defined yourself as other, the human condition, the toil of return. This is the inherited trauma of humanity, the struggle of the separate self. Feeling incomplete, the ego spends its entire existence trying to get back to the unity it believes it lost. It builds religions, it crafts strategies, and it hunts for signs, all to bridge a gap that only exists in its own mind. It is a fish in the ocean crying because it is thirsty. I am the light is not a goal to achieve. It is the reversal of the fall. You are not a fallen creature trying to find the light through toil and sweat. You are the light itself, which fell into the dream of being a creature. The garden is not a place you go back to. It is the reality that appears the moment you drop the prism of me and them. The fall is over the moment you remember that the light has never truly been divided. You're already underground. You just haven't noticed yet, but you will. Welcome to Insights from Underground.